late to the party, and we have the third match in the first round of the Anarchy Ultimate Schmoedown tournament.
Yes, so we've got Team Sebs
and the Hobo Collective, Hobos
versus
Unite.
Odd Couple.
Odd Couple, I forgot what they were called. But yes, Team Sebs, newbies coming together, but Sean Gerber kind of reminds me of like a young baby Jason Inman, so I feel like they could work well together.
Yeah, and it should be interesting with the Odd Couple, where because you got Jeff Snyder and then you got Mark and Draco. Granted, they worked together in the Lion's Den for a brief moment, and then Draco was like, no more, and now he's with the Fife Club.
Yeah, but they never really had to play together, so we'll see how their knowledge, which is very vast, comes together. If Snyder's on his game, it is dangerous. So this one, who you got coming out of this match?
I don't know, because I want to go for Draco because, you know, I'm all about the Fife Club, with Shire Wolves, like, they're awesome. But then you also got, I mean, granted, Jeff Snyder's no longer with the Lion's Den right now either, so it's very possible that they could win. But I do like Scott Mans and I do like Sean Gerber, so it's kind of like a hard thing. But all in all, I think I'm going to back Mark and Draco and go the Odd Couple.
I'm going to back Jeff Snyder because I want to see him have a comeback from his last match. We know he can do better. I want to see him back to doing better. And so, yeah, this is one of the few times I've gone for you, Jeff. And, yeah, sorry for all the other times I didn't. But hopefully Snyder and Draco do pull this through, because I think that Odd Couple pairing will be fun to watch going forward in the match. And Gerber, I love Gerber already with Sabina, and then I love Mance, but I love him with Inman, so, I mean, it's kind of like a, we'll have to see how they work together. Yeah. So, let's get into the battle between those two now. I love it.
I love how Draco, he's like,
Anarchy continues, round one continues, and man, what a match we have here. We've got Team Sebs. What is that, Mark? That Team Sebs? That's from La La Land.
Sure is.
Sebs is
That's the one that Mia was like, you should name it this. And he's like, no, it's going to be chicken on a stick. And then he actually makes it.
Android and Draco and his former stable
flew over my head.
Jeff,
thought it was like
Snyder. This is something interesting.
Nice.
Very interesting matchup.
Completely different.
It's a musical note.
Competitors that are
Bo Body.
mild,
I like it.
keeled, and then you have one guy that could break the Who's decibel record set way back in 1976. Scott Mans, like Ryan Gosling saved Jazz. Can he save Team Seb from destruction?
Well, it's going to be, I mean, there's so much history with all of it, because you look at Mark Draco, Jeff Snyder, and Scott Mans, all legends of the game. Mark Draco was one actor away from being the movie Trivia Schmoedown champion. Jeff Snyder was the longest champion in teams of all time with his reign in the Patriots, and Scott Mans is an absolute maniac when it comes to his legendary matches with John Roca, his match this year with Ben Bateman. Sean Gerber is a rookie. Sean Gerber's walking in here like, okay, well, what the hell what am I doing here? He's got to prove himself. He wants to prove himself. Did well in the free-for-all, and has had a decent record at 1-1 in the team division this year.
Well, that's the real question here, because we know that Jeff Snyder, say what you want about him personally, he's very good at playing with another teammate. As you mentioned, he proved with the Patriots. With Team Sebs, on the other hand, Scott Mance is a guy who shines brightest perhaps when he's by himself. I know him and Inman had a great run, but sometimes one of them would jump in too early. They didn't consult each other a lot of times. Chemistry could be an issue here, because Sean Gerber, like you said, coming in, is he going to adapt to Scott Mance's kind of wild Billy the Kid style of answering questions?
Well, the chemistry also is a big thing to the Odd Couple, because Snyder and Draco were in the Lion's Den together for
We said all this already.
and had that Emma Fife stole Draco away at last year's Spectacular, and now how are they going to interact? Because Snyder's no longer with the Lion's Den, he's off on his own, but enter Roxy Stryer, who is the first lady manager we ever had in the Schmoedown, and she had that run, and
Emma
because
Fyfe?
of what happened with
No,
Kalinowski,
she was there
she
first.
was also what was she going to do? Well, she is managing
Roxy.
this team, and it's going to be
but she was there
on
for
her
like
now.
2 matches
Can she
and
get
vanished for
these
like a
two
year.
Titans of
Yeah,
trivia.
she's still
Can
first.
she get them
I
on the
guess.
same page? That's going to be the question.
Well, somehow we got everybody into one room for long enough to give a pre-interview. Here's a quick look.
Hence why we have corruption and
Roxy Stryer
anarchy.
here with the Odd Couple.
they were all
and an odd
no-shows for
couple, They
Kalinowski.
sure are, but that's not a bad thing. I've got one of the best single players of all time in Mark and Draco, and everybody knows Snyder kills it with the teammate. Now getting them on the same page has been a little bit of a job for me, but I think we're doing well. We've got a mutual respect, right, boys?
Sure.
Yes. Hey everybody, welcome to the Schmoedown. Vance Man is back, still reeling from my almost victory over Ben Bateman. That was the greatest match in Schmoedown history, and I lost, and I can still say that, but that's okay because I'm back in the teams.
Lost your movie
Jason
release
Inman
dates.
is not with me. Team Trek forever, but with me I have Sean Gerber. Welcome, buddy. You and me, we are a rookie team.
We are a rookie team, but everybody's a rookie team in this tournament.
Except
So
for
as
the
far as
Wildcats.
I'm concerned, there is no home field advantage. There are no favorites. I know we're going up against a team that everybody thinks is going to beat us, but we are going to bust everybody's bracket today.
Oh, I was
Hopefully.
pumped to be paired with Mark the Android and Draco because he knows his stuff. You guys saw what happened to me when I got 70s in the Bibiani match, and Draco knows his 70s. He knows his comic book movies. He's got all my weaknesses covered, so I think we're going to be a great team. Odd or not, this couple is going places.
As a rookie in the league,
Odd
I gotta
couple
kind
too.
of hand it to Mike Kalinowski. Not that I like doing it, but Anarchy worked out great for me. I'm standing next to a legend. I'll be sitting next to him in this tournament. That's why I feel good about it.
It is cool for
You have a
Gerber,
match
though.
right now
Yeah.
with Mance and Draco Snyder, 3 of the best ever to do it in the Schmoedown. One of these things is not like the other, and that's me, but I earned my spot today.
You earned your spot, and we are going to earn our spot by winning today's match. Just you wait.
I look at us being on the Lions Den before, and now is everybody has a starter marriage. You get the one out, the practice one out of the way.
Jeff.
And everyone has a divorce. And is that true?
You know, this is the first round in this brand new Schmoedown tournament, and we're going to go to the next round, and we're going to go to the next round, starting with Draco and Snyder. We are coming for you, and we are going all the way to the top.
Here we come.
Scott Mance, I know we're about to host an award show together on Collider, but trust me, after this match in this tournament, it's going to be FY, see ya later.
You're doing an award show?
For your consideration.
But look, it's pretty much exactly what we thought. You have Mance with the big energy, and then you have Sean Gerber, who's going to have to do what Inman did, because what Inman did was get Mance calm, was to get him focused, because if he's all over the place, then he's too scattered.
And
he
Inman
can't
wasn't
lock in.
afraid
He
to
can
talk
lock
shit.
in the way he did against John Roca in the first match, or against Ben Bateman this year. That's a dangerous Mance, but you have to see which Mance you're going to get. Roxy Stryer, on the other hand, holding together the odd couple of Andraco and Snyder, because remember, when Andraco was announced as Snyder's teammate, Snyder screamed in the background, yes, he was ready for this. It's Andraco who's like, okay, what is Snyder going to do here? What kind of Snyder am I getting? We're going to find out.
Yeah, but we've seen both of them, both individually and as part of teams. Once they get under the spotlight, all that stuff is put away, and they're able to just focus on the match at hand. Can Team Sebs do the same thing? This is going to be a really tough match for them to win. I'm not doubting they have the talent, but will they show the ability under the white-hot spotlight of the Anarchy tournament?
Well, Snyder needs it because he's coming off of 3 straight losses. You know, he wants
Just a
to
year
get
ago.
his first victory in a little bit here, one of the greatest of all times when it comes to teams.
Tournament's a little
He's
later
gotta
this
spin
year,
it
though.
around in
Yeah.
this
Sorry?
match.
Match
All right,
was
tail of
weeks
the tape.
ago, a year
You've
ago.
got the odd couple, musicals, Fincher movies. Wonder if that'll be on the wheel. And you also
Maybe
have
there's less.
trying to get
Nah,
along.
I mean, they were
You
really
have
busy, too.
Sebs,
Yeah.
La La Land, movie release dates.
A La La Land.
I believe that is factually inaccurate. I believe that movie release date is
Is he
Ben
gonna
Bateman.
come out to that?
Oh, that's right, Ben Bateman.
I think you
Sorry.
read that wrong.
So then
Another
their
day
fourth
in the
strength would be comic book movies. All right, so now
That
we
was
are
weird.
getting
Sorry.
ready to get going. Mark, are you ready to go?
Oh, yeah, I'm born ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Should have got your LaCroix.
Introducing first,
Of course.
their
Yes.
Schmoedown team debut.
My favorite song, and when they reprise it a couple times throughout the movie.
And the Manson, Scott Mance, Sam.
I love how they're doing this though because And Draco does not like La La Land.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny.
More of a
that
grudge
they-
match.
Yeah, because there was that movie fights, but yeah, that they had with each other. So
Choreographed intro, and Gerber smiling brightly as Scott
Gerber,
Vance
get on the table and do a dance. Come on.
Wins the hearts of America all over again.
All right, Scott, focus.
That thing moves so easily though. So.
Madonna.
And their opponent,
Fosse.
being led to the ring by Roxy Schreier, making their team debut. The former team champion, the Insider, Jeff Snyder, and
Rest in peace, Neil Simon.
Jordan Draco, the
Just passed like not too long ago.
What is that?
Look at Snyder.
Look at Snyder. Snyder's Felix like
Because
that.
he's the one that's all loosey-goosey shoot from the hip.
Little dance of his own here, and he might even be out dancing La La
Love it.
Land fan
He
Scott
is.
Vance.
Snyder, is he wearing socks? He's just wearing socks.
He's got some Batman socks. He's got a cap.
Hey, you know what?
Pullover
Here's
on.
to the fools who dream.
Nice. All right.
And the fools like you, Scott.
Oh, there's that heel we all know. There he is. There he is.
Done.
This is so interesting to see other people.
I know, it's weird.
Last time they played was for the team championship. Now here they are in round number 1.
And we're gonna play him.
I like
Throughout the
like
duration
it.
of the match,
Bow
no
body.
competitor is allowed to solicit roommate services. I'm looking in your direction, Jeff Snyder. In round number 1,
did that.
each competitor and the
You ever
field
find
will
one?
hear 8
Move in
questions
with
from
Jeff.
8 different movie trivia categories. Each question.
Then let's get
Ready to Schmoedown!
The winner of this match will go on to play the Paddington 2, Alonzo Duralde and Matt Ashley.
Don't you dare not put the in front of Paddington 2.
I said
Made a
Paddington.
point about that.
All right, here we go, guys.
First category of the match comes from the world of action adventure. And your question is, in the Predator franchise, what color is the Predator's blood?
Honestly, don't know.
5.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen Predator. I told you this.
It's like a glow stick.
1.
Oh,
Jen
then it's
Town,
green.
please, and
Ish. I
Snyder.
put black.
Green?
Correct. Sean.
Isn't it neon green?
Yep, that works.
Neon green-ish?
I had
Yes,
green in my head
yes.
too, and I
Done with
just put
Prince
black.
Purple.
Purple!
Only both the odd couple get it. Seth's only 1.
Oh, I'm thinking Klingon blood is purple.
Of course!
Of course!
All right, ready?
Actually, Ming the Merciless's blood is purple in Flash Gordon.
All right,
Okay.
question two. Question 2.
Little Flash
comes from
Gordon
the realm
reference
of
in
the
there.
80s. Who plays prankster Carrie Mahoney in the Police Academy comedy franchise? Favorite Police Academy movie? First one.
4.
I go with Miami Beach. Which one's that? Mission Miami Beach.
5.
5.
That's number 5. Mission Miami Beach.
3. 2.
4 is Citizens on
He
Patrol.
loves.
6 is City Under Siege.
Correct.
7's Mission to Moscow.
Yep, and Mance.
Emma Stone.
Who was
Emma
it?
Stone.
Steve Guttenberg.
Dang
also
it!
had
I was
Emma
trying to think of his name, but I could not think of it.
Harder question would be what's Mahoney's first name?
Yummy, yummy.
Lack
yummy,
of respect
yummy.
shown for comedy
Yes.
legend Steve Guttenberg.
The reason I fell in love with Christian Harloff in the first place was yummy, 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 yummy.
Your next question.
He's all
That's
about
from
That's
the world
Citizens
of
on Patrol.
dramas.
Hightower.
In the world of dramas, your question
David Spade's
is,
in that scene.
what 2005 film stars Ralph Fiennes as a widower determined to unravel the corporate conspiracy surrounding his wife's murder in Kenya? I can
What year?
answer.
05?
Well, because people get it wrong.
I don't think that was
5.
Ray
You're the
Fiennes.
first person
but
to ever
that was
two
that game.
things.
3.
I can't think of anything.
1. Pens down, please.
Oh, that's definitely
and Mark
not
and
it.
Draco.
I don't got it.
All right. Mance.
Because it was
Constant
Brad
Garden?
Pitt.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Snyder.
That one is
Correct.
Brad
Gerber.
Pitt.
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. So they're going back
I just
and forth
remember
here. 4-3.
Africa
Plays Kate
style.
Blanchett.
Let's go. Next
I don't
question.
remember. I saw the
Family
trailer.
films. Family films.
I'm sucking today. That's okay.
What is the name of Peach Dragon in Peach Dragon?
I talked about this on Twitter today.
What's the name
Oh
of
my
the
God,
boy
it's right
in
here.
Pete's Dragon?
Oh my God!
Dragon.
Repeat the
A
question.
dragon.
He had a 50-50 shot.
I swear
Oh my
it was a
God!
dragon.
His
His tail lashing, he'll be smashing every shop in town.
Yes.
1. Pens down.
I heard a scream
Yes.
from Sheriff Brown. It's
Pete.
true.
Incorrect.
It's true.
Snyder.
Oh, what are we to
Earl.
do?
Incorrect. Sean.
I don't have it.
Come on.
Mark.
Smaug.
You guys all suck.
No, I don't know. Wait,
Elliot.
Oh, that's right.
Elliot, damn it!
Christian didn't like the question. I loved it, and none of the
I
competitors
loved it.
got it right. Look at
I loved
that.
it.
Move
I got
on to
it.
fantasy science fiction.
Love Pete Striker. Mickey
Fantasy
Rooney.
sci-fi. Your question is, in the recently released Ready Player One, to retrieve the second key, the heroes must navigate through a virtual simulation of what famous horror film?
I like that scene a lot.
I like when everyone's getting
Fireface.
killed inside, and they're all,
Your
they're all
Fireface.
losing their
We don't
minds.
leave much to
I
subtle.
think I spilled the Shining wrong, but
Three.
that's okay.
2. So chewing my shoes, Fireface. Heads down, please. And Scott. Nope. Jeff Snyder.
The Shining.
Yep.
The Shining.
Yes.
The Shining.
It
And
looks weird.
The Shining. I drew mine with the little boy
he's
with Danny
scared.
Torrance. You see that?
All right. There we go. Next
The
question is
Shining.
comedies.
Mortified kid on that.
Comedies.
You mean Shining?
Which Friends
Want to get
actor
sued?
stars alongside Chris Farley in 1998's Almost Heroes?
My mind is just blank. I've been at work all day.
My mind is
I'm
totally
really
blank.
tired.
I didn't choose anything.
4,
Ghostbusters.
3, 2,
It's true, my mind is all
1.
blank right now.
Pens down, please. And
He's
Sean.
an odd couple.
Matthew Perry?
Yes, and Draco.
Yeah,
Scott.
that's right.
Matthew Perry.
And Snyder.
Matthew Perry.
There you go.
Ah, nice
Could
ruse.
they be any
job.
more right?
Oh, nice. All right, next question.
Could they be any more?
Hang on, I'm milking the joke.
No, it didn't work the first time.
I'm sticking the landing. We move on to horror thriller. And your question is, the sinisterly perfect suburban town in Stepford Wives is located in which New England state?
I'm gonna go with what popped in my head first, even though I'm gonna choose something else.
That was when Joey.
I would think
I don't
it's.
know how to
I
spell
would think
it.
it's Connecticut.
That's what I want to spell, but I don't know how to spell.
Draco.
Connecticut.
Correct. Mance.
Rhode Island.
Incorrect.
You guys
Snyder.
kidding me?
Snyder.
Connecticut.
Yes, and
Oh,
Gerber.
Connecticut, so
Vermont.
Snyder gets it.
First thing that
England,
popped in my
baby.
head was Maine,
Snyder gets it.
but
I wanted-
Connecticut was what I wanted
Wow.
to change
First
it
that
to.
popped in my head was
Last
Maine
question.
too, and I was
Stuck
like,
with
it's
the first.
got to be Connecticut.
Animated.
I'm gonna give.
Rumpelstiltskin is the villain. Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah. Don't say his name 3 times or he'll steal your baby.
Gotta say this right.
I actually really like this Shrek.
Rumpelstiltskin is the villain in which installment of the Shrek franchise? I need the actual name of the movie.
Oh
Well,
my god.
Yeah, I think that's what the character does. Yeah, babies. 5.
Does he eat
4.
it? No.
I don't remember what the thing was called.
Yeah, I just eat it.
It wasn't called that.
Hands down.
Because it was
The fourth
Shrek the
one.
Third and then Shrek
Shrek the
something.
third.
It's incorrect.
No, it wasn't Shrek the
I
Third.
also had Shrek the Third.
So did I.
It's the fourth one.
I had Shrek Happily Ever After.
That
Close.
Oh.
Shrek Forever After.
Forever After. It's the fourth one.
I wrote
Doesn't
4.
even react to
Yeah.
the
He said
news
which
that he's
installment,
from.
not
He
what was the
simply
name
pats
of
up
But
his
did they
face
also
and goes
ask
out
what
and
the
buys
name
it.
of the
9-7
full
here.
name?
The
That's
Odd
ain't
Couple-
Doug Loves
Odd
Movies.
Couple has a 2
Full titles.
lead.
This is
All
a barn.
right.
This is a barn burner.
All right, here we
You
go.
gotta
guys.
make it
Round number
challenging.
2.
But yes, I
And Mark
forgot
has
it was
round
called
2.
Forever After.
In round number 2, each team, yes, team, you're
That's
allowed
it.
to consult with your teammate on each and
I
every
got
question
5.
in
I
round
got
number
1.
2. And the sponsored slices for today's match are Cameron Diaz and movie release dates,
Wait a minute.
fittingly for both.
Wait a minute.
All right.
What the fuck?
That's,
Can't do it. Can't do it.
What is this?
You can't do it.
That is
It's
bullshit.
part of the rules.
that's been
That is bullshit.
It's on the rules.
That is-
Everyone watching
you
the
signed
movie
a document.
trivia Schmoedown.
You signed it.
You
That
signed a
face
notarized
does not
document.
belong on movie release
But
dates.
you
Yeah, it should
signed
be
it.
Sam
You all
Levine,
know
right?
whose face belongs on movie release dates.
Sam Levine.
This guy belongs on
all
movie
right, you
release
gotta say it.
dates.
You can't do it.
That face
I
will
know.
not stick around. So enjoy
Order
it
in the
while it's
courtroom.
Bateman.
Wrangle your
Order in the
boy.
court.
All right, here
Son
we
of
go.
a
Wrangle your
bitch.
boy, Gerber.
You guys both have both teams have all your JTE rules. You
There's
have your
no wrangling
challenges.
man, so-
So
No.
odd couple.
You kind
I
of
would have
let
done the
go.
same
Patriots, we will
thing.
let them go first.
All right, here we go.
Spin it, my friend.
I mean, they
Make
did
sure
a pretty
you
good
spin it from the
9-7.
side.
Spin
Don't
movie
worry.
release dates.
Sean Gerber's going to spin for Sebs, and here we
He
go.
knew Predator Blood and Mance did it.
Christian,
so
I just
that's good.
received word that we have a third wheel slice. It's
Right now
sponsored
we'd
by
be at
Schmoedown
what,
Patreon.
6?
That slice is Samuel
I
L.
got
Jackson.
5, you got what, 1?
Yeah. So, I mean, we
Samuel
still be.
L. Jackson films. Here it comes.
But if I got an
around.
Elliot
Opponent's choice finisher is
and
lurking on the wheel.
Connecticut,
We can
too.
classic
And if you watch
classics.
Predator, the new
Mance
Predator
might
with
like
me,
it.
Mance wants to
you
go
know
with
it
it.
was great.
And
I wish
Gerber's
should have
gotta
gone with
trust
my
him.
gut.
No.
Has gone
Christian,
for
this
Yeah.
seems to me to
Because
be a
I thought-
clear
I thought you were gonna say you
example
should have
of
gone to the
Mance
movie.
saying,
Oh,
"I
no, no,
like
no.
that." I don't know how much Gerber
You're
actually
fine.
knows about
Oh, wait.
classics.
I'll watch it.
In the world
Here.
of
You don't need to.
classics, gentlemen of Team Sebs, your first question is a similar sounding one to a round 1 question. What New England state was the setting of the lodge in White Christmas?
Multiple choice.
New Hampshire?
Is it A, New
You need to
Hampshire,
talk to your partner.
B, New York, C,
didn't know
Vermont, or D,
Vermont.
Connecticut?
Say
York.
New Hampshire.
Correct for the
Damn.
CMs, incorrect. Is it A, New Hampshire?
Oh,
B,
I
New
thought you
York,
said correct.
C,
No,
Vermont,
I'm
Talk
going
to
for
Gerber,
Vermont
man.
then. See,
For 1 point.
Vermont.
Vermont.
For 1 point.
Wow.
I like that
They
movie.
know
Mance
that
didn't even
York
talk to
is not a New
Gerber.
England man. What?
New York State?
No.
Learn
We move on
something
to your
new.
next question, and that is, who directed the 1944 classic film noir Double Indemnity?
Double indemnity.
Talk to Gerber.
That would be.
Talk to Gerber.
What?
Oh, he doesn't know,
5, 4, 3.
Wait.
Can you repeat the
2.
question?
Repeat the question. Repeat the question. Who directed the 1944 classic film noir Double Indemnity?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Billy Wilder, B,
Billy
Elliot
Wilder.
Kazan?
One
Billy
point.
Wilder.
Okay.
All right.
Cut me off. I don't need to talk.
Sean Gerber doing a nice
job.
move there.
Hey,
Sean
in the
Gerber,
crowd,
very
let's keep
good
it down
user
over there in the
of
Rope
chemistry
O'Reilly
over there.
corner.
Well, Sean Gerber was smart to call out the repeat. That's 1. All right, here we go.
Next question in the world of classics is, in The Great Escape, who plays Lieutenant Danny Tunnel King Belinsky, the talented digger with claustrophobia?
Grant's like me. He's a digger.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, James Garner, B, Steve McQueen, C, Charles Bronson,
Charles
or D,
Bronson.
James Coburn?
It's gonna be Charles Bronson.
Give them a point.
Point.
All right.
Okay, 1 point.
Navigating their way
don't know
around the
why.
I
station.
knew he was
Next
in the
question.
movie, so I was like,
I don't know why they
what?
went
Classic.
classics,
Who
though. I
plays
know he's.
Prince Faisal in Lawrence of Arabia?
Multiple choice.
Is it A,
I
Omar
think it's
Sharif,
I
B,
don't know.
Alec Guinness, C, Peter O'Toole, or D,
Alec
Anthony
Guinness.
Quinn?
I'll say
Omar
Anthony
Quinn.
Quinn.
Your
Anthony
choices
Quinn.
are Omar Sharif, Alec Guinness, Peter O'Toole, or Anthony Quinn.
Very young Anthony Quinn.
5.
Anthony Quinn.
Incorrect. Looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi himself, Alec Guinness.
'Cause he
I
looks
guessed that one.
Interesting.
Alec Guinness.
But remember when we did the
All
trailer
right, we go
reaction?
back
It
to
said
Team
Alec
Seb's
Guinness' name.
question.
So.
Yeah, but
you?
Anthony Quinn was in it too.
That's
so-
very true, but I
Just
went
pick
with
people
Alec
that
Guinness.
way.
West
Yeah.
Coast City provided the setting for the 1941 classic The Maltese Falcon.
Los Angeles?
They really are the classics, aren't they? I'd stick to classics like 80s.
San Diego.
That's
modern
That is a
classics.
yeah,
5,
that's modern class.
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Los Angeles, B, San Diego,
Say
C,
San
San
Diego.
Francisco,
I'm gonna say
or
Los
D,
Angeles.
Portland?
Because it was kind of like a noir. And when I think noir, I think Los Angeles.
Right.
Los Angeles.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Your options for the steal
San Francisco.
are A,
It's
Los
probably- I
Angeles,
think San
B,
Francisco
San
as
Diego,
well.
C, San Francisco, or D, Portland.
San Francisco.
Give them a point, and the odd couple has somehow managed a 2-point
Although
lead
when I
over
think
Team
of San
Sebs, even though
Francisco, I
it's
think
Team
of Mrs.
Sebs'
Doubtfire.
Spin at the wheel. They selected classics.
And
A little
Dr. Dolittle.
controversial up here at the desk as to why they would do that. They did. Now they find themselves needing
And
to get this
Chard.
question
And
right
Clifford,
without
'cause
being a
that's where he
multiple choice in
sends
order to be
Uncle
tied with
Martin.
the odd couple. And your last question in
And The
round
Rock.
number 2 is,
Because
in
of
the
that
1959 classic
San
Ben-Hur,
Andreas movie?
where does
No,
Judah
The
Ben-Hur
Rock.
eventually
Oh, yes.
The movie The
find
Rock.
his
Okay.
mother and
With
sister?
Nick Cage.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, leper colony, B, prison, C, Masala's home, or D,
Leper
graveyard?
Colony.
I wanted to spin again.
We should have.
5.
Yeah, man.
let's see.
That's
That is incorrect. Your options once again for the Steel Odd Couple.
You don't need it?
Graveyard.
Is it?
What is
That is
that?
incorrect. It
Which one
is
was
a
that?
leper colony, And
I guess
with that, the Odd Couple doesn't get that last steal, but it's still 11-9. They haven't even spun the wheel yet.
No, they could put it. They could if they have a great round here, they could knock out Sebs.
Go
but
at
then
classics.
again, they could have a terrible round, and Sebs can make a comeback here. So it's up to the former team champion Jeff Snyder is going to spin here for the Odd Couple.
Yeah, speaking of terrible rounds,
yeah, I know
what happened. I mean,
it was rough.
They took
That did not
classics.
go well.
Scott Mance has seen a lot of movies. As has Sean Gerber.
Well, you heard Mance. I think he was looking for modern classics, and he went.
I mean,
for,
clearly the wheel slice indicates that those are really old movies that are
true.
beloved.
But I think that was the thing is that Mance. A good spin by Snyder.
Yeah, that spin at the wheel.
Scott Mance.
Sean Gerber
He should have fought.
He should have fought to say, let's.
All right, it's not going to be a bonus choice. It could be spinners, as a matter of fact.
Here we go. And that's what you don't want.
Spinner's choice, and the crowd does not know what to think of the turn this match has taken in round number 2.
Good spin.
Where are they going here?
Good
Where
spin.
are they going to go? And they put it out.
Movie release dates.
He's not.
Roxy trying to do her best to manage two very strong egos up there at the desk. We need an answer, Odd Couple. Need an answer. Need an answer.
Go 80s.
What?
80s.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Bitch.
All right, they have selected Cameron Diaz, and once again, we want to thank Tobias Mustad for sponsoring the wheel. That is one of the 3 slices that are sponsored. Cameron
Forgot
Diaz,
all about that
alongside
catchphrase.
River Release
It's been a
and
while.
Sam Jackson.
Cameron Diaz.
6 questions.
Bitch.
Got a twofer.
6 questions.
We got a
for the
twofer in
Odd
this
Couple here.
episode.
You gotta soak it in, because it might be a while until we get another one.
Yeah.
Who directed 2000's Charlie's Angels?
What's his name?
Reitman?
No,
McG.
MG.
For 2 points?
McG. Yeah,
All right,
McG.
next question.
One of the Reitman?
Who co-stars with Cameron Diaz as her husband in comedy Sex Tape?
Steve.
Jason Segel.
Jason
Segel.
Segel. God damn it! Did it
Could be
again!
well on the way to the knockout
No,
already.
Jason
Who played
Segel.
gym teacher Russell Geddes that is smitten with Cameron Diaz in Bad Teacher?
Justin Timberlake? No, Jason Segel. Damn it, Justin Timberlake.
4.
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. I didn't see
Multiple
that
choice?
teacher.
Is it A. Jason Segel, B. Justin Timberlake?
Damn it, it's
C.
either
Chris
Jason
O'Dowd,
Segel or Justin
D.
Timberlake.
Dane Cook?
I don't know. They
I'm
all
gonna go
kind of
Jason
fit.
Segel. I'm gonna go A. Jason. No, damn it, Justin
Jason
Timberlake.
Segel.
1 point.
Yeah.
All right, next
Is
question.
that for real?
Back to back
7-point
Segel.
game.
It's in the
No.
document.
3 questions left.
I couldn't think of it.
All right. What film saw Cameron portray a thief by the name of Jenny Everdeen? 5,
Vanilla Sky?
4, 3,
Was she
2.
in
Multiple
that?
choice.
Night and
I
Day.
know what it is.
A. Charlie's Angels. B. Night and Day. C. Gangs of New York.
Oh, Gangs of
D.
New York.
Bad Teacher.
Yeah, she was a thief there. Games of New York.
Night and Day.
Incorrect. Your
No,
choices
it's
are
Gangs
A.
of
Charlie's
it's
Angels.
C. It's Gangs of New
B.
York.
Night and Day.
Duh.
C. Gangs of New York. D. Bad Teacher.
Gangs of New York.
1 point steal.
What a huge
There you
steal.
go.
Totally
Christian,
forgot
that
she was in that
steal
movie.
right there guarantees a round 3 will be played in some capacity.
All right, so next one. What supermodel stars alongside Cameron Diaz and Leslie Mann in The Other Woman?
Kate Upton.
2
Yeah,
points.
that girl.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a
And
question
your
recently.
last question here.
By recently, I
last
meant like
question.
3 months
Okay.
ago.
Cameron Diaz and James Marsden star as husband and wife in what 2009 psychological thriller?
The Box.
2 points.
2 points in the Odd Couple, ending
10
that round
points.
strong. It is a 10-point right on the brink of a knockout.
not
But
yet.
Team
Who had the
Sebs
box? Was it
does
Christopher
advance.
Lee?
But Christian, they need to get all 3 of their questions
Who brought the
correct
box to
before the
people's
Odd
houses? I
Couple
can't
even has to
remember.
think
Doesn't
about
matter.
anything else in the world of movie trivia. How do you see it going
Good for
down?
him for
It's
knowing.
really tough right now. It's going to be hard for Sebs to. You got to get all 3 questions, and they got to hope the Odd Couple misses all 3.
Every
words
one of their questions,
in order to put it into sudden death. But
Could
stranger
happen.
things have happened in the movie trivia
Yes.
Schmoedown.
It
How
could
does round 3
happen.
work?
Round 3 works.
Just did
where
our
all
trailer
competitors
reaction
must
to
in this round take their
Angels in the
smelly
Outfield
feet off
on
the
Better
table.
Late Than Never
Each
on our
team
channel.
takes
Check it
those
out.
3
All right, Sebs will be up first with their
Come on, guys.
2-pointer was number 7. That would be
Catch
in
it.
the category of coming of age. Coming of age. All right, so who would like to take coming of age?
You wanted 80s classics, so you're probably going to get one here.
Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right,
There you go. Let's wrangle him.
Coming of age. In Mean Girls, Which character said the quote, "Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen"?
It was, what's her name?
You got it.
Oh my God! Why can't I
Not
think
up
of her
to me.
name? Gretchen Wieners? No, it's the other one.
I don't know any
Oh
other
my
names.
God! Why can't I think of her name? This is horrible.
Can you repeat the question?
Rachel
Question.
McAdams
Mean
plays.
Girls. Which character said the quote, "Stop trying
Violet
to make fetch
Bickerstaff.
No.
It's not
God
going
damn
to
it.
happen."
Missy.
Tina Fey.
And your
Damn.
winners by way of
Regina George.
Regina George. My mind is
Should have taken it.
done right now.
Who actually played Mike the season pro in that?
Yes, Sean Gerber really knows his way around the movie Trivia Schmoedown
Wow.
match. He had a lot of good advice for Scott Mance. Unfortunately, not
just
all of it was taken. And
destructive
they selected
for
classic
sense.
when they spun it
Yeah.
instead of going for the respin, Christian. This could have been a very different match.
Well, I think Gerber wanted to give Mance respect as the the competitor that's been around for a little bit, but Gerber wanted to spin again in round 2. Gerber used the JTE rules right away. Gerber looked like the pro in this match. I got to be honest.
Yeah, and Scott Mance is probably still reeling from the realization that his face is no longer upon the movie release date's wheel slice. He carries around the old one as though he was a burnout high school quarterback drinking at Chili's with his Letterman's jacket at the age of 45. And then you look at the Odd Couple, Christian. Is it the best chemistry I've ever seen with a team? No. But what did we say before the match? All they have to do is get up in front of the spotlight, and I think a lot of that goes to the coaching of Roxy Stryer.
Yep.
They were able to focus on the match itself, and clearly dropping 20 points without having to
They had
get
a
to
lot
round
of
3.
debate
That's
to pick
impressive.
which one
The
they
Odd
wanted
Couple
for
is a
Spinner's
team
Choice.
made up of, again, some of the best competitors that we have. And like you said, if they can get on the same page, then they're going to be pretty devastating. But they do not have an easy second round match. They're going up against Matt Atchity and Alonzo Duralde, and who already have shown that they are a team to be reckoned with. I mean, that team, that's
pretty good.
That's going to be a tough match for these guys in round 2.
Yeah, I think
But
when you
Janine did
really
pretty good,
boil it
too.
down, I think
Actually,
the Odd
he was the
Couple
first one
should be
ever
a
to make the
favorite going
perfect
into
round,
any
though.
match
That,
after
you
seeing
know,
what they were
the
able
perfect
to do
round
today.
plus
But
the
sometimes
extra point.
you get a little
Yeah.
soft if you
Atchity
get a
can
knockout
be
because
on
you showed a lot
fire.
of movie trivia prowess in one match. How do you
And he knows
navigate
her all
round
day,
3? We
so
never saw them have
they've worked
to do
together.
what Gerber and Mance had to do, which is make the decision, which can be tough at times. Who's taking the 2-point question?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, though. Mark Andreyko is starting to make a strong pitch for Player of the Year, because you look at, granted, he just lost that match to Bibiani, but he has gotten himself to a title match. He is now going into the second round of the tournament. He's having a hell of a year right now, and I would say that Bibiani or still Sam Levine, those are the guys in contention with him at the moment, because he's playing solid. All right, now we're going to talk to Jen Sturger, who is with the victors, the Odd Couple and Sebs, the unfortunate losers for today. Take it away, Jen.
What's up, guys? I'm here with the Odd Couple, and I don't know whether I'm in the Jamie Kennedy experiment or what's happening with this outfit.
It does kind of look like Malibu's Most
congratulations
Wanted.
on a well-fought match. Roxy, you
Chapstick,
got to be feeling pretty
chapstick,
good. I know you've been put in kind of an odd situation with Mike Kalinowski.
There's a format.
Oh yeah, that jerk. I'm feeling really good though, because they're not gonna do a mic to me. They're gonna stay with me, and they're gonna stay with each other. We saw today that even though they're odd, they are capable of working together with a little bit of help. Communication, boys. We gotta, because these teams we're going up against, they're not going to be as much of a breeze for us to get through. So we got to make sure we're talking to each other.
For our first match, I thought Mark and I did pretty good together. You know, when I ended up getting Spinner's Choice on that wheel, we had to sort of rush out an answer. We were debating, because I wanted to do crime movies or new releases. He wanted to do 80s or musicals. Cameron Diaz was just the only thing we could agree on.
I thought I was going to have an actual heart attack when you guys picked Cameron Diaz, which was not in the conversations we had before, but you did it.
We both jammed studying Cameron Diaz backstage. So, and once again, it was a half and half. The things I'm really good at that I wanted, he's not, and vice versa. So we had to pick the lesser of however many wedges there are evils. But I need to take the time right now to apologize, because you've said communication, and we worried about communication, and I was the one that answered early without consulting with Jeff. So I was the bad seed in this one. So
I know. I was worried he was going to bully you into a pick, but then you bullied him.
That comes with championship experience, Andreyko.
And obviously, you know, you guys are looking to go against the Paddington 2 next, but you've got to be looking somewhere down the line that you may have to face your ex-teammate JTE.
If it comes to that, so be it. I'm ready to take him on and put him in the ground. But Andreyko and I are not looking past the task at hand, which is taking down Atchity and Duraldi. I think that they're a good team. I just think we're a better one.
Yeah, they're definitely a task, but I think you guys proved today that you're a force to be reckoned with, and you can take it all the way.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's fun. You know, this one after the loss to Bibbs for the title, this one I'm approaching with much more stress. It's fun, and I think being more relaxed makes your brain less clenched up. So I'm excited. I think we did as better than I would have expected for a first time in this. So
TKO.
Absolutely. So, what are you guys going to do going forward to improve your chemistry?
TKO out of nowhere.
And we're going to grab some drinks, and we're going to make sure that we're friends, and we are on the same page about all the things moving forward.
And Roxy's buying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Management
fine.
always buys.
Ooh, we'll see about that. But okay, fine.
He or she who asks for the lunch is the one who
I will
buys.
do
That's
whatever
what
it
is,
takes
so.
to make sure you guys are victorious, because I feel as if I played a very big
She's gonna
part in the
fuel that
victory
fire.
today.
You did. I looked over to you for inspiration, for wisdom. You delivered way better than Tom Dagnino has lately
I don't know
for me.
about that.
I snapped a
Shots
3-game
fired.
losing streak with this.
Well, I will say this: after working with Emma and now with Roxy, I will never have a male manager again. The women are the best managers in the league.
I'll take it.
Oh, guys. Urbermans.
Yeah.
What was that? That was my fault. My fault. That was my fault. That was my fault. I played shit. I played like shit. I didn't confer with my teammate here. You know, I'm either really good at this or I'm the worst Schmoedown player in the history. Today, I was the worst Schmoedown player
Me
in
too.
history, but I have to say that the wheel, I thought classics was like the modern classics. I don't know, it was like the classics, and it was too late for me to change it.
Do you think that seeing Ben Bateman's face on your slice had any impact on how
You
you
got him
Yeah, that's
from
for
off
me.
the grid.
For sure. You win, Ben. Yep, for sure. That absolutely true. But no, I mean, I did not converse with my teammate here. We didn't play like a team, and that was totally my fault.
And Gerber, I saw you shaking your head after
Yeah.
that Regina George Mean Girls question.
I had it. Yeah.
You had it?
Of course I had it. You have to know Regina George.
I couldn't remember her name.
That was
I'm
horrible.
so tired,
Jeez,
and
I
I'm
just played like
ashamed.
shit.
I mean, we still would have.
Still have yet to see
we
the
still
whole
had
movie.
8 points to make up, and they would have had to miss
I heard
every
good
question
things.
in round 3 after that anyway.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's
We
a
have
team
everybody.
game, no matter what.
Really? Yeah.
I should have objected. It's not. When he wanted to stick with classics, I really should have checked that and said, "Are you sure?" Because we had a strength of his movie release dates still on the board. We had a strength of mine, comic book movies still on the board. So even though I was hitting the repeat the question, that's not enough. You got to put yourself in a position to get the right answer, and we didn't do that.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, you did play a really good technical game. It's just the
I'm very
knowledge.
technically sound. Technically sound. The knowledge has to be there.
Vance is
Technically,
just
you guys
sound.
I just
lost.
picked the wrong piece on that spin wheel. I just picked the wrong piece. I thought it was modern classics, not classics.
So obviously you're out of the tournament now,
Yeah.
but what are you going to do
Frees
to
up
get
some
your
time.
slice back, man?
I don't know. What I want to do, if he's up for it, and this is totally up to him, but I'm game, just have an all movie release dates challenge, and whoever wins that truly deserves to have their face on that piece
I'm
of
out.
pie. Are
Iron
you
Man
down for that?
movie
Pete?
release
Come
date
on.
challenge. They'll probably do
It'll
it
just
for
be
I don't
an
know if
entire
anybody's ready
hour
for
of
that
me
yet.
getting a year
That would be a
before
hell
or
of a thing.
after.
I think actually people would really want to see that. I want to see that.
On mute.
You don't even need a
Odd
microphone
couple,
for Mance.
I mean,
You
Yeah.
just hear
still
it.
they're not necessarily on the same page behind the scenes, but
Felix and Oscar.
yeah, but you look, Snyder is talking about JTE, playing JTE down the line, and then you've got the fact that they've got to really focus on Alonzo and Matt first. But this is a team. Look, that second round matchup. That's a. It can go anyway.
Yeah, and they had sort of an arbitrary wheel slice that they ended up taking. It was a Patreon slice, so we appreciate that, but it was Cameron Diaz. I mean, imagine what's going to happen with the odd couple when one of them really locks in on a category in round 2, and I have a feeling that this is only going to galvanize them and their team chemistry. Like we said, Roxy Striker coaching these gentlemen pretty hard. I think they're going to have round 3 together when they need to use it, probably in the next match.
Well,
They
you're right.
could
I think
dominate.
that's the thing that stood out in the pre, and that's what stood out in the post, is that Roxy Stryer is really championing these two. She's really behind the both of them, like excited about this team, excited about what the future could hold for the odd
She
couple.
could take Jeff Snyder to finishing school. I don't think that would hurt anything.
Well, we're going to see. Get some kind of outfit. You need some kind of change in the next round because those socks stink. As we get now to The round number 1 is underway, and man, what a round 1 it has been. You guys were able to fill out brackets. How are your brackets doing? How have you been doing so far as we are underway in this tournament? Make sure you join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. That's right, sign up a lot of different tiers. You want exclusive matches that just happen inside of that Patreon? Go ahead and check that out. Make sure that you join that tier there. You can get matches a week earlier if you join a separate tier. There's so many things that we offer there for you guys, and thank you for joining. Thanks to all the patrons.
Thanks to all the patrons, and thank you for tuning in to the Schmoedown Rundown. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group, and thank you to Christian Harloff for changing.
Well, it's a good shirt.
So first off, Christian Harloff, I know that Yama 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 quote was for me, because we've discussed it multiple times, that Yama 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 is something that we connected on at one point. And it's actually the reason why I even got on the Twitter in the first place, was to tell Christian I know where that's from when he said it during a movie talk. So when he said it right here, I know he was talking to me.
Back in the AMC days.
Yeah, that was the AMC days for sure. But we have new possible champions en route to the belt. And yeah, it's got a little hint of that Patriot to it. Because you know what? These guys know their stuff. And man, I foresee trouble brewing for that quadrant of the brackets with these guys now in play.
I mean, they did very well in this game. It's just that it goes to show that you really kind of have to connect with your partner. You really have to talk to each other, or else it's not going to work. Yeah. There's gonna be a misfire somewhere, and unfortunately, Team Seb did misfire and ended up getting kicked out of the tournament.
And I think if anybody's going to end up beating these guys, the Hobo Collective, what are they called? The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple, for them to be beat, because they're working out their kinks right now and figuring out what isn't working for them. And I think these guys are going to be figuring out how to play together. They already got the knowledge, but whoever they go up against, if there is a falter when it comes to the wheel, if it comes to answering too quickly or not connecting, these guys are going to capitalize on it, and it's over. Like, you need to be neck and neck with the Odd Couple to be able to win, and it really just got to come down to the knowledge and them not being able to answer a question and you being able to. And what happened to Sebs right now, that if that happens to you at any point in this game, I think you're done for if you're going up against the Odd Couple.
And I mean, I think a huge thing that happened between that worked very well with the Odd Couple is Roxy. I think Roxy was really that middle ground in the middle, and she really brought them together. Had she not been their manager, and they didn't really have a manager, I think they would have gone the way of Team Seb as well. So I really tip the hat to Roxy to really bring them together.
But I'd also have to tip the hat to Tom Dagnino, because Tom Dagnino was the first one to really step in and manage a team that is playing throughout gameplay. He was the one that did that with the Patriots constantly, and everybody else in the Lions Den, and he would do the challenges. He would actually call out certain things that weren't being held, you know, fair in the match, and I think that Snyder and Andreyko are used to that, so they are able to be receptive to Roxy, who learned her lesson of not being available for Kalinowski and is fixing her ways, and they're fixing their ways, putting it together, and that's why the Schmoedown is in trouble with the Odd Couple in play. So, either way, what did you guys think of this match? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking. Gin joints, you know where they are. Caking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going in our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. September 28th through the 30th, we are going to be at RinCon, which is a gaming convention. Tabletop games, RPGs, all the miniatures, you know. It's going to be here in Tucson, so look for us there. Also, on October 5th, we are joining a bunch of other YouTubers at
Halloween Horror Nights
at Universal Studios
Hollywood,
and it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. We're going into the Upside Down with friends, so join us if you're in the area. Otherwise, you can wait for the vlog coming out after that. So thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.